Hi there, April Mack here, going live on, what day is that? Tuesday. Kids are back at school, which is awesome, and it's been a couple of days since I went live, so I thought I'd jump on today and talk about why I do Facebook Lives even when no one's watching. And at the moment, there's no one watching this just yet. And I thought, some people who maybe want to do lives but think, well, who's going to watch me? And they're a bit nervous about going live because maybe no one will come and watch. And so I just wanted to talk about that because it's something I've had to face and deal with. And what I'm finding is that if I keep showing up and doing lives, A, more people know that I'm doing them and then come and watch them. And B, it basically it means I get to practice doing it and people come and watch it later. So even if they don't watch me live, they come back and look at it later. And then I ask people to leave a comment. So if you're watching this on a replay, then #replay. So I actually came up with 5 C's as to why I keep going live even if no one's watching. And the first one is consistency. So it's not only consistency for people who might be following me or expecting stuff from me, but it's also consistency for me. So if I keep showing up and keep reminding myself, yep, you need to do a live, put out some content on a live, it keeps me in the flow of new ideas coming and producing content that is valuable to people. So consistency is the first C. The second C that I get from turning up, even if no one's watching, is that I get to hone my craft. So the craft of going live, the craft of creating content, it takes practice, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So, I expect wholeheartedly that in, 6 months to a year's time, if I turn up and consistently do lives nearly every day, I am going to get better and better and better at it. So it doesn't matter if no one is watching, and it doesn't matter if only a couple of people see my posts. By doing it, by going through the motions, and by thinking about what people might want to see and putting it out there, I'm getting better at the craft. The third C is creativity. What I'm finding is the more I put out, the more I produce, the more creativity comes to me. So the more creative ideas I get for content. So if I didn't put my lives out there, if I didn't do my lives, I think that the ideas would stop flowing. So that every time I get an idea, I think, oh, that's an idea for a live, that might help someone. If I help one person by doing a live, then for me, I feel like that's valuable. I feel like my job or my purpose in the world is fulfilled. So so doing the lives, showing up, doing them helps my creativity flow. The fourth C is content. So I have every intention that people are going to know about me, share my content as I grow. I'm getting more people interested in what I have to say, and so I have to have fresh content for them. I can't just have lives that are 6 months, 12 months old. It's got to be fresh, it's got to be relevant, and it needs to be valuable. So by doing this often, I get to keep putting out more content. And then by interacting with people, if they're there and they leave a comment or if they ask a question, it gives me more ideas of what people are looking for. So I think it's really useful to keep the content fresh. The fifth and final reason that I go live, even if no one's watching, is it takes courage to do that. And that is something I'm really passionate about. I'm passionate about modeling courage for other people. So if I step up to the plate and act courageously, then it gives other people inspiration and permission to do the same. So that's I guess a big one. And when I went to do my very first live, I can't tell you how nervous I was, and I still get nervous doing it. Hi V. I still get nervous, but the more I do, the better it feels. And so that's the other, that's a sixth C that I hadn't thought of is confidence. By doing my lives regularly, it helps me grow in confidence. So courage and confidence go together really well. And so by showing up, it helps me build that muscle. So just speaking about courageousness, I actually had a bit of a universal download this morning that is going to be what my next course offering is. It's going to be called Courage, and I should be releasing it in the next week or so. So look out for details, and hashtag replay if you're watching this on a replay. And if you want details of my course Courage, which will be super affordable, it'll probably be similar to the format that I offered Authentic as, which was like a 5-day, 1 hour a day course where we just keep in the mode and keep the momentum going over a 5-day period. And the people who did Authentic with me, by the time it finished, it was a 5-day course. At the end of the 5 days, everyone said, we don't want it to finish. And so I've actually extended the program for another 4 weeks because people got so much out of it that they wanted it to continue, which is a really good sign that what I'm offering is of value. So hopefully the same will happen for Courage, where people will get really great value out of it. So if you want the details, leave a message, or just keep looking out for my lives because I'll be talking about it over the next week or so. I hope this is useful for you. Leave a message for me and have a great afternoon. Bye for now.